First of all, I should apologize. I think I told you before I came out my public speaking. So I'm like sweating really bad, and my heart's racing, and I'm freaking out inside. But I will do my best to get through this. And then I twisted my arm to do it and talk. So here I am. So be patient with me. Mine is about Instagram for business, and I absolutely love Instagram. I love Instagram, and I also love Twitter too. It's another one of my favorite things. But Instagram, as of late, has been really important, I think, for our business, for Submarine Attorney Productions. In the last 6 months, we've generated 3 leads from Instagram alone. So it's been really cool, and they're all local here, people who need video projects. So Instagram is one of today's most popular and growing social media channels, with more than 150 million active users, and 55 million photos are being posted every single day. Roughly half of the internet using young adults ages 18 to 29 use Instagram, and half of all Instagram users are using the site daily. So if you want to know, is it worth it? Think about that, especially if your target demographic is the millennial. And I believe that, Kristen, you're going to be talking about the millennial generation next. So if that's one of your primary targets, I highly recommend considering doing Instagram. So Instagram, it is more than just a selfie. A selfie, by definition, is a picture taken of a person by that person. Did I say that right? So before I go any further, we're going to take a selfie. Right here. Everybody say cheese. So there you go. That'll be on our social media on Instagram here. A couple, Anyway, so we do. Our business is SEP Eternity is what our handle is for our business and stuff. So, and I don't think social media has one, right? No. Everyone takes selfies. I do. Obama has, and our presenter Ben does. Mine's so cute. I have to say. Let me tell you, I took like 20 shots before I got that perfect one. All you selfie takers do know that, not just me. Him, I think, was just one. Who was that? Obama, I would say a couple, maybe. So, everyone takes selfies at one time or another, and Instagram, almost all the time, is hand in hand with selfies. But it's more than just that. Contrary to some people's beliefs, Instagram is not just for personal use. Instagram is being utilized as a visual marketing tool for businesses. 56% of the world's top brands are now active on Instagram and are learning how to use it to further drive engagement and exposure. So let me give you some examples. Some of my favorites are, I'm over here just like shaking. I don't even understand this.
You're doing great.
Sharpie is one of my favorites. They take fan-submitted photos, so you can draw all the Sharpies you want, some really cool designs, and you can see it, and they take those and submit them onto their Instagram page, which is really cool. Most of these drawings are really impressive, but it's their way to reach their demographic, to reach their audiences, to use their photos. One of my other favorite ones is Taco Bell. Taco Bell provides its followers with a good variety of food pics and creative depictions of their products. For example, here's some of their most recent ones. For Christmas, they had their hot sauce all in a circle made of a Christmas wreath. So it's pretty cool. They're using their products to say happy holidays. Again, the colorful Dorito Locos that they have, they just, my favorite one in particular is they use the holidays, such as Valentine's Day, and like being quirky with this holiday heart, a broken heart, Taco Bell can fix. We, my husband and I, mostly me, he does the video work, I do the marketing. We have taken this strategy to show off our personality and the things that we love about the Tri-Cities, along with behind-the-scenes video work. So if you follow us, you'll see a lot of that. You'll get to know who we are as human beings, in the business of video production in the Tri-Cities. Our favorite things include popsicles on this hot day. There are a couple, I think about a week or two ago, it was Best Friends Day. There you go, Best Friends, that's it. And then one of our favorite shops is the Local for coffee. We love it there. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips, 10 tips to be exact, on what I've been using. I manage about 4 Instagram Instagram profiles for different businesses here in the Tri-Cities. Ours is included in one of those. First one that I recommend is be relevant. Create posts that are related to your brand and followers will find interesting and inspiring. So you know your demographics, you know your audience, so find that and make sure that your posts, your pictures are interesting. Granted, if you're Taco Bell, tacos are definitely going to be the one to post up there. So find out who that is and go from there. Second one is don't have privacy restrictions. I see a lot of people mess this up when it comes to setting it up in the first place. They put it as private. Don't be private. You want people to find you, and you want people to follow you and interact with you. And so make sure everybody's able to find out. And it's simple as in a button that says, do you want this to be private or not? And you click yes or no. So keep that in mind when we move on to there. Third one, have a good profile. Include proper brand info and logos. So as you would set up your Facebook or your Twitter or Google+, make it the same. You want to have the same profile pic, you want to have the same branding and imagery as you would across all mediums. Get followed and follow. You want to follow your consumers back. Touching on what you said earlier, it's the same way as building a relationship as you would on Facebook or any other platform. It's the same way. Follow your consumers back, like and comment on their posts. This creates a better, positive relationship between you and the consumer. Keep it integrated. Have Instagram connected with your social channels and have the same brand message throughout. So again, just keep it consistent. And I have a personal dislike for cross-posting. I don't agree with it. So that's my personal opinion. However, the only thing that I am okay with is when my personal Instagram pictures go to my personal Facebook page. Because it's one and the same, that's the only thing that I ever cross-post. So in that situation, no big deal. And also you can't do it for your business page, so you have no way to cross-post unless you manually post it. Yes, go ahead.
As far as trying to follow people on Instagram, I found it harder than the other ones. Is there an easy way to, other than liking people back or following people that are already, is there an easy way to find people besides going into each person and?
Not that I found.
Okay.
There's no automated thing that you can do. You can definitely do it through like interest groups, like hashtags. But depending on if you want to go localized for Tri-City specific people, it's manual work. I mean, I haven't found it really. And if anybody else has found a way, no. But I personally haven't, and it's manual. It takes time, and I know time is money, but it's a little bit if you follow these steps as you go through it, people will start following you, and that's always a good thing. One thing about Instagram is follow the hashtag. So don't forget the hashtag. It is a great way for consumers to find you, which is one of the, to answer your question, hashtags. Make it relevant. I use Tri-Cities a lot. Hashtag Tri-Cities, hashtag Tri-Cities Washington, WA. I use those a lot so that people who are searching through the Tri-Cities hashtags and around the area and stuff like that will find you, and that's another way that we've increased our likes. We, as of right now, have like 104 likes. I'm very meticulous on who I allow to like me as a business page, because a lot of it does come through spam as you use hashtags and relevance and like that. So if it's spam, I delete them. So I don't even have that option. I just go ahead and delete them. And it's a manual process, but all 104 of those people are very relevant to our business. They are businesses that we've worked with or interacted with, or bands that we follow and work with and such like that. So for our business, I try to keep it very specific to our audience. One thing I can recommend is check out the Instagram for Business blog. Instagram has this for businesses to keep them updated on the latest social media trends. Read it. It's like a Bible. It is so important. They will let you know everything that's coming out, what's good, what helps. And again, it's just Instagram. You type in Instagram blog for business and it'll pop up in your Google search. Instagram video, and there are a record high number of video watchers online today. This is a great way a brand can connect with prospects and consumers, and it also adds personality to the brand. I also manage Ashley Furniture. Some of you guys know that, their online brand stuff. But one of the things that we started doing, and I started doing last year, was that every week there's like a new furniture item that's on the floor that I will actually use a video of, and I'll go into the video of it. And so that's what we utilize the video for. For our business, I'm trying to think of a couple of things that we've done. We've done video. We made a 3D logo out of the Tri-City Fever. So I went ahead and took a 15-second clip of that, put it up on our Instagram post because it's really cool. We did a really good job. So, and then just we were at the Tri-City Americans game at a hockey game, and he actually got down on the ice and had to do those games. Have you ever been to a hockey game and you have to shoot the puck in, just like that? He went down on the ice and did it, and I was like, I'm totally recording this and putting it up there. So just some fun, quirky stuff to do like that. But video can definitely be a good different visual to get the interest of other people. Offer promotions and reward to your followers. Make it exclusive to Instagram. That is one way to start bringing people to your followers on Instagram, is if you make it exclusive. Emerald Photography does this a lot. She'll have an exclusive giveaway on Instagram, and I really, really think it's a good idea, especially if you want to draw traffic to your Instagram. And is that telling me 3 minutes? Cool, I'm almost done. How cool is that? So definitely recommend make it exclusive, and you can do that exclusively by make them tag it, put their comment, put their name in it, tag a friend, like the photo, and then you can aggregate it as people do it. And I've seen some do hundreds of likes and followers and stuff that way. Some you get, not as many, but it depends on how often you do it and when you do it. And again, have fun with it. At the end of the day, that's all you got to do. And to end it all, the question to ask is why people follow brands on Instagram. 62% of the people say they love the brand. That's why they follow you. So if they love you, let them know that you're on Instagram. Enjoy them. 54% to discover new things. 48% because they find content interesting or fun. So if you're funny, and you build that relationship with your brand throughout the entire, your campaign and your strategy, they're going to find you and they're going to look for you. And so I have like a minute, so does anyone have quick questions? Before I know you all have questions, but I have one thing. Take off app. Let me go through it real fast. Because I had like 7 more slides, but as nervous as I am, I talk so fast, and I'm really sorry. But take off app. Write that down if you can. It is an app that will allow you to, I just passed it. It's an app that will allow you to set it all up, put your picture up. You can schedule it for the best time. I'm going to find it for you guys, just a sec. It's schedule you for the best time to post that picture. So I have 4 that I like to post in a day. So I'm going to upload it to Takeoff app, and it is going to give me the best 4 times throughout that day to post it. It won't allow you to do it automatically, but it will give you reminders through your iPhone or your Android app. So that's something that I use all the time, and I recommend it. And it gives you relevant hashtags depending on your title of your picture, et cetera, et cetera. So that's the last thing I wanted to say.
Anya, you have 5 minutes to take questions. If people have questions.
Dang, I thought I was done. Let me get a drink, because okay, so any questions that you guys have, and I will share the best knowledge that I have.
So, we're just going to start Instagram. Right now, I do Twitter and Facebook, and they have a toggle between my personal and the libraries on my phone. I haven't been able to figure out how to do that. Instagram.
You can't.
Yeah.
Instagram has a way, or they don't allow third-party applications right now to like auto post or do anything like that. So as soon as they do, I'm sure people will take off on that. And
I just want to toggle between my personal and the libraries without having to log out completely.
There's no way to do that right now. So another thing too is they've rolled out Instagram ads. So it's not everywhere. It's not. It's select areas, but US has just been opened up. But you can do it through only their customer service right now. And an average that I looked was about $2,000. Over a course of a couple weeks, that will give different pictures and varieties. And it's really cool if you actually go through your Instagram feed. You can see some of the sponsored posts, and you can flip through the pictures, just in one little thing. So I mean, it's not cost. It's not cheap at the moment. It can be depending on how you utilize it, but I do know that you can go through. You have to go through the customer service right now. It's not like Facebook or even Google.
So is there a way to post Instagram from your computer? Or just
It's just between my phone and your tablet. Yeah. You can't do it through the website. There is a website profile that you can go to where it's, I can't remember, Instagram dash Anya Piper. Yeah, but no, to post it or upload pictures, yeah, it's all from your phone. And then I'll say millennials, I mean, there's a ton of, even the younger teenagers do that. If that's your demographic, I think about garters, some of those garters here. Do they reach?
Yeah.
I mean, high school proms, get on Instagram, start getting that going and stuff like that. So it's really a good idea. They're always on there, and Instagram is huge for that generation.
I don't want both of them.
Well, again, I manage 4 of them, and I have to log in and out. And that's just the way it is right now. And I don't know if anybody knows. Again, I don't know. I'm not an expert or anything, so I just do what I do, and I've seen success. So, any more questions? Nope. Thank you so much for your patience and all that there.
Thank you, Anya. I guess that, yes, that's a little short.